What's a typical day on safari like? One question with lots of answers. But today, I'll try. So, you're thinking of going on safari, are you? Well, if you've never been on safari before, but you're considering it now, you probably have dozens of questions you'd like to get answers to. Like, what's the best country to go to? Or how long should you go for? Or what am I going to see? And on and on and on. So many questions, most of which have more than one answer. But one question I'm sure most people who are considering going on safari ask, what's a typical day on safari like? And the only way I can answer that question is by giving you an idea of what one of my days on safari was like. And as well as sharing pictures of my time in the Mara in the regular weekly slideshow, I'll also post some more over my shoulder as we go along. It was the end of October, early November when I was in the Masai Mara, and the regular departure time each morning for the day's first game drive was scheduled for around sunrise, which was roughly 6:15 at that time of year. But I'm not one for rushing around first thing in the morning. I like plenty of time to get myself sorted. So the alarm on my phone was set to go off at 5 a.m. to allow me plenty of time to get organised. I normally don't need it though, because usually I woke automatically around 4:30. Having showered and brushed my teeth and with all my gear ready to go, at around 5:45 or thereabouts, one of the lads would arrive with a cup of tea and a biscuit. This was the wake-up call. Breakfast came later, in the morning, out on the savannah. If you were staying out for the day, or if you preferred your safari in small chunks, you could head back to camp for breakfast and head off again when you were finished. In my case, I always wanted to stay out once I was out. I hated the idea that I might miss something by being back in camp. And when I think of the amount of wildlife that it's possible to see in a single day, I wanted to soak up as much of the experience as possible and not miss a single thing. So each day at sunrise, we'd meet at the assembly point. Everyone would go to their allotted jeep, and off we'd go, each driver taking a different route depending on what had been agreed was to be the target species to begin the day with. After the first 2 days, when I shared the jeep with two lovely American girls, I was lucky enough to have the jeep all to myself for the rest of my stay. I was even luckier still that Petro, who had picked me up from Okiambo on my arrival on the first day, was to be my guide for the whole of the rest of my time in the Mara. And what a wonderful guide and friend he turned out to be. His knowledge of the savannah and the different species was invaluable. Not only that, he also had a good knowledge of photography, so when I told him what I was trying to capture, he made sure to position the jeep to give me the best possible angle to get my shots. And I've included more than 150 of them in my book From Sunrise to Sunset, which you can buy using the link below the video or the one over my shoulder. And this brings me back to the one question most people ask. What's a typical day on safari like? Well, I don't know if this is typical of other people's experiences in the Mara, but as I promised at the beginning, today's slideshow will give you an idea of the kind of experience I had daily during my time there. I hope you enjoy it. Well, thanks again for watching Wildlife Wednesday, folks. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. And if you did, I'd be grateful if you'd give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And when you do, don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified every time I upload new content. If you'd like to purchase a copy of From Sunrise to Sunset, you can follow the link below the video. Till next week, stay healthy, stay safe, wash your hands and wear a mask where necessary while continuing to maintain social distancing. We're not out of the woods yet, but we are getting there. Take care, folks. Bye.